Hello, everybody. Todis, welcome. Thank you very much for your moon facts. Azimuth, hello, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're both having a good day or had a good day. You join us today with the start of a new FMV. This was recently played, so some people who know Rizalka may have seen her stream this on Saturday. I skipped it because obviously I didn't want spoilers, so this might be familiar to a couple of people, but this has been on the list of FMVs for a few months now because I hadn't finished the others yet. But it's called The Dark Side of the Moon, and I believe there are a couple of people in it we might recognise. But beyond that, I don't actually really know anything about the story. I must have read the synopsis when I bought the game, or at least wishlisted it, or whichever, but I do not recall anything. FMV, yeah, full motion video, just like the previous ones. It's acted out by real people, and we get to make various decisions and gameplay structures that way. I mean, the style of the game tends to change each time, so I don't know exactly how it plays out. This one looks quite narrative driven, so I'm assuming it's almost like a choose your own adventure style, a bit like Poem Monroe one. Because the clips I've seen, especially on like the main menu, which reminds me, let's get that started up. Are more action going on. There's not a lot of sitting around and waiting. Thank you. Sorry, because I hit the wrong switch. Jesus, I've just been chatting away to myself for a second there. Because I hit the wrong switch, it automatically muted my mic and I forgot to look at it. Sorry about that. Right, thank you. I think the cat ate my, yeah. I have to admit, I'm not as with it as I could be today, but we'll be fine. We'll get on. What I was saying was we recognise this lady, and she's, the tarot reader, as well as one of the women in Contradiction. She was the tarot reader in Shapeshifting Detective. And there's Chief Dupont and Jenks, also from Contradiction. I don't recognise anyone else from these intros, but there might be more around. We'll have to see. Let me know how the sound is. If I'm too loud, it's too loud, whichever way, or anything. Thank you for letting me know about the microphone. Could have gone forever without noticing, because I hit the wrong damn button. Anyway, that's all by the way. So, as I was saying, I don't really know much about it. I think it's slightly investigative story-ish, and that's about my stomach's everywhere and get a latte. Yeah, sound fine at the moment. Excellent. Okay, cool. Well, I've turned. The only thing I did was on the options. We have subtitles on, just in case, because that's always helpful sometimes. But I turned. For some reason, you open up the options here. Everything mutes suddenly, and for some reason, all the volume was down about maybe 10%. I don't entirely understand that reasoning there, because you're thinking, well, why don't you just why I don't get it. Why not just start it at top and let everyone adjust their own sound levels that way? If you think it's too loud, then you've made your game too loud. But if you don't think it's as loud as it can be or will want it, then I don't know. It's very strange. Anyway, but then also speech was a little lower. So I've just maxed it all out. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully speech won't deafen us. But between ordering a drink and waiting for it, yeah, exactly, yeah. Anyway, we'll start a new game, and this is an interesting screen. Thinking about it, I've only just looked at it. It's a very flat moon. Obviously, I know it's a 2D image, but just that it's not doing anything on this whole side of the screen. Then all of a sudden we have all this full video here. It's when you notice the seam, so to speak, it's very jarring. Anyway, so they said it 10, taking it to 11. Exactly. It goes, it's one louder. Okay, right, anyway, we're going to start. I shall probably not talk too much during the intro. We'll see what's going on. I love that hand movement. I don't know what she's doing there. Autosave. No. That's fine. Oh. Ooh, space to skip. Okay, interesting.
Good and evil, light and dark, the eternal struggle resonating through time and space. You're scared, Gideon.
Scared? Of what?
Of me.
Pathetic. Nothing scares me, Sarah. Least of all you.
We both know that's not true. You're scared of love.
You know nothing. Nothing of true power.
Evil isn't power. It's weakness.
I can destroy the universe with a snap of my fingers.
Yes, you can. But you're alone. Alone for eternity.
Oh, how can I be alone when I have you?
You don't have me. He does.
Then he will pay. There's your weakness, Sarah. I'm gonna make him suffer. And all you can do is watch.
Oh, Gideon. You have no idea of our real strength.
Then the game begins.
It might be. Gideon, what kind of name is that? I don't get it. Runs in, squids about, and goes back to work. Thank you, I enjoy that. The gods Gideon and Sarah. Well known, exactly. Yeah. Darren Hall, is that the place or a person? Oh, it's a person, okay. Ooh, nice bit of countryside. Rupert Booth, that's him. Plays Jenks. I'm assuming that's Gideon, but it sounds a bit as well. The dark side. Crescent of the moon. Wow, a lot of holes. I wonder if they know each other. So, is this whole story about, like, some guy who somehow has this Sarah, whoever she is, be her god or something, and the jealousy of the violinist would, the jealousy of Gideon wants to make him suffer just because he has the power of Thanos. And directed by Darren Hall. Ah, so the writer and the director is in it, assuming based on the credits there. Oh. A lot of birds.
The local village of Merrywine is preparing for its greatest invasion since the Norman Conquest, as this is the prime location to watch the solar eclipse in 2 days' time.
Oh.
Thousands are expected to join the community, and Merrywine Hall is booked to capacity. However, not all residents are happy with the number of so-called UFO nuts who have joined the community. Mrs. Brandy Mantle of Portsmouth Road claims that her prized chihuahua has choked on dangerous balloon debris and has called for these drunken revelers to be removed from the country.
What?
Perhaps your issue is one of intolerance rather than threat from aliens. Hugh Chadwick.
Why would a solar eclipse have anything to do with aliens?
Back to the studio.
We get them all the time. Throughout the story, you'll be given interactive choices. Be careful which choices you make, as these can and will determine how the story progresses. The butterfly effect. Some choices can bring positive outcomes, and some choices will not. Well, that's the whole point of the choice, surely. You wouldn't just give us the same outcome or equally. Then again, you could give us equally good ones. You could be nice. Got it. Take out the rubbish, say good night to your children. Good night? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. An alien choked on a balloon drunk bunny. No, not an alien, a chihuahua. I mean, I know they look kind of alien, but still. Oh Jesus. Well, right. So, assuming we can't, for some reason, have enough time to do both of these things, you've got to get the rubbish out. Otherwise, it's not going to be collected. You can say goodnight to your children any other night of the week, you know. But if they have to go to sleep and you've got to do work, that's, you know, called being a parent. Just got an achievement, taking out the trash. Oh wow, it's suddenly nighttime. Oh, I thought he was going to investigate, like, rustling in the bush. I was like, you live in the countryside, no one's going to do anything there. Okay, now that's interesting. UFologist dog, yeah. Alien choked on a chihuahua. I wouldn't be surprised. They're annoying outside. You can guarantee they'll be annoying going down as well. I know how to play. I press buttons. Oh, come on. Every child knows how to play games. You can't make them act like they're playing games. Not like that. Not anymore. Stupid Starlink satellite. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Andy.
That's how you play.
Okay?
Explains a lot.
Dad, I'm in the middle of a game. Can I just finish?
Andy, turn it off now.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'll give you whatever.
I'll give you whatever.
See you
Slap
morning,
that.
mate. Okay? Love you. Night.
Oh, God. So the boy's a gamer boy who won't do as he's told, maybe. And the girl loves her fluffy rabbit with a fox face mask? What does she sleep with a mask for? He's playing the news. Blue light bulb. I know it's very blue, isn't it? I just... Maybe I don't really pay attention.
Don't forget to kiss Cuddles.
Oh, silly me. How can I forget to kiss Cuddles?
We don't kiss Cuddles, we cuddle kisses.
Night Cuddles.
Dad,
Yeah?
I wish Mama was still in.
Oh, God. Important plot. Mum's not around. This kid got a double bed to herself at that age.
We both do.
Jesus.
We both wish it was lovely. But
Who lights on the fritz?
and I'll tell you what. How about tomorrow, me and you play with those toys we got from the car boot sale? How does that sound? Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Right, come on, I've got to go now.
Are you implying that we weren't allowed to play with the toys before now?
Right.
That's like the lamest. Like,
Dad,
Oh, yes.
you're still having those dreams.
Right.
back we go. Right, okay.
I'm never going to get to bed at this rate.
You're in a
Right,
bed,
what
just
was
stay
it
there,
like
it's
dreams
easier.
for? Dreams are just that. They're just dreams. They're not real. Okay? Besides, what's that up there?
Dreamcatcher.
The ceiling.
And who bought you that?
The llama. Llama
Why
clock.
should
Wow,
you
that's
not
really
take
high.
The bad dreams away. Okay? And you know what? Besides all that, Daddy's here, and Daddy will never, ever let anything happen to you, and Daddy will always be here for you.
She's gonna get abducted by aliens. We have to go on a fight throughout the universe to save her.
Let's look forward to tomorrow. We've got some toys to play with.
All right, mate.
Right, okay, so night, Ruby, night, Mr. Cuddles. Mwah. Get some
Ruby
sleep.
and Mr.
Night,
Cuddles.
sweetheart.
Who calls you Mr. Cuddles? If you're old enough to name it your stuffed
Look at
toy
this, isn't it?
Mr. anything,
Night, sweetheart.
then you can get beyond the name of Cuddles. Jesus. I could be honest, sorry, I was talking. I have no idea what he said about that dress. Didn't catch it. Llama, look, that... Jesus, you got to tell the time with a telescope. Kids to bed, time to get drunk.
Tell me about it, Ken. And it was only 3 years ago since the last eclipse. Can you believe that? Talk about strange.
Only
It's
3
a
years
whole
since the
universe
last
decided
eclipse.
to give us
Why is
an
that strange?
eclipse overload this century. I mean, is this even possible?
Dude, you're at home. You put your kids to bed. Take the damn tie off.
Seems to be loving it.
And who would believe how much excitement this event has stirred up so far? I know for a fact that I, for one, will be right there, sun goggly thingies on and staring straight
Sun
up at that
goggly
bad boy.
thingies on.
Go right ahead and do that. I'll just substitute the eye goggles for a glass of the good stuff.
Why does that not surprise
What?
me?
She's going to look at the sun through a glass of wine?
At some point there. Do you know, I
Who
was
relaxes in exactly?
so dumb just then. I'm not gonna say it.
No,
Why
no,
did you have to
now
go?
on. You can't do
Literally gonna ask
Why?
if the sun was gonna come out that day.
Are you seriously asking? But did she leave you or did she die?
And this is
I don't think people
The
get to
only
choose.
answer I want.
say anything.
Why?
This is made my day. Ken comes out with
Kids
a
miss you.
classic.
God.
Classic Ken.
I miss you.
Is this the writer, do you think?
Classic
His acting
Ken
is
hour.
We all miss you.
pretty
Very
cringe.
much.
Anyways, back over to Sally now for coincidentally.
Not just the acting though.
Sally,
Why are you?
over to
You're not.
you.
You've had one sip. You were not drunk enough to be, awkwardly conversing with a photo of your dead wife. He's drinking again.
We're having fun there, my darling.
Like his
husband.
business conference to the
Just
south for
happy
3
they
days.
were
Yeah.
relaxing down.
Oh, I am truly exhausted. Oh, beautiful wife of mine. But I have to rest because I have to prepare this beautifully chiselled temple of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, in preparation for our lovely
Gosh,
meal
doesn't she
tonight,
look
our anniversary
interested?
meal, which I am sure will be
Quentin
both lovely
Tarantino. Yep.
and fairly priced.
Seriously, I have no idea how I put up with you.
Well, I know why.
Maybe she killed herself.
It's because I'm treating you to KFC.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's a good job. I love you, Dean Hamilton. A very good job.
Oh my god. This acting is awful. I'm sorry. I know these people are
I'm
doing better
blessed.
than I, but still,
Because I love you too.
what's
I
with
wanna
this
change
twee
you one
music?
bit for the entire world, Mrs. Sarah
This dialogue
Hamilton.
is just no one talks like that. Come on, give us some action because
I wouldn't change you for the world.
we don't need any fucking story anymore. Where's Jinx when you need him? Just fade to black. We're gone. That's it. Done. He passes out on the in the back garden. And a single thing they're saying except KFC. It's really weird, isn't it? I'm reading the subtitles. I have it like straight in my ears. And it's so garbled. Is this Jinx? Oh no, it's Postman. Okay. I saw a satchel. I was excited. Well, alright. Oh, God. It's alright. The kids have only killed themselves in the sleep. That's fine. Aggressive button pressing. Too many wine gums, exactly. I mean, they showed that. Are they implying he had an entire bottle of vodka? This is not a hangover. He just fell asleep on the sofa. And woke up to one letter through the door.
Kids! Come on, school! I'll make you breakfast. Okay?
Ooh.
Right.
What the hell? Those are ashtrays, not food dishes. What's going on?
Kids!
I agree, exactly, yeah. It's probably just junk mail. I don't know why they even bother showing it.
Kids! Come on! What are they doing?
Just go upstairs and have a look. Oh, I'm in control, despite the fact that we only have one option. God, what is with... This place looks so weird. I don't know why. Who would live in this? This doesn't look comfortable in the slightest. Been abducted by alien balloon chihuahuas. Alright, so we're going to the hallway. Oh my god, there's so much clutter on the walls. That's coming from me, I mean, Jesus. The banister? You can't go up the banister without catching yourself on a pine cone. Very blue today. Yeah. Call Andy, call Ruby. I'd call the oldest one, seemingly, because he should at least be the most competent, you would think. And she may still be, just dozing away, because she's, the smallest. So we'll go with Andy. It's so blue. Yeah. WDW. Mate, it's like 10 stairs. Just walk up it.
Ruby!
What's his aversion to... Oh my god. When you see the interact icon below, this means that you can interact with something within the scene. Click on the eye. Click on this to activate it. parent be up there by now? That's exactly. Why is... So we just... Hang on, when we see... So when we see this, there is something here to interact with. But it doesn't tell us what. And we can choose to go upstairs, go to the living room. Just leave. Just fuck off, you know. Well, let's go upstairs, shall we? Just be sensible. What's with this foreboding... They're just kids who haven't got up. Go upstairs and wake them up. You're not telling me every day on the dot they're up and about. Prepare for the climb. Shut up. The only thing that could make this worse is if it's a complete psych out and they're actually just asleep. Nothing's wrong. Well, whose is this one? Let's go to the nearest one. It's right ahead. So, okay. Jesus, I don't know whose that one is. And I can't really see inside properly. I'm going to assume... I better approach them like an unexploded bomb. Exactly. Okay, let's just go to Andy. Right, okay, he isn't. Finally. He has no reflection. Yeah. Finally, something is actually happening. Some kind of proof. Right, I think hers was to the right, at the top of the, like, around the corner, sort of doubling back. That makes sense, okay. Based on where that window is.
Ruby? Where the hell could they possibly be? They clearly haven't left early for school because all of their school stuff is still here. I wish I hadn't drunk as much as I did last night. What have I done?
You've been a terrible parent, is what you have.
Find them.
Right, back to landing. Downstairs. Right, so I'm assuming the interact is pick up your keys. Yeah, so we can leave. Turn the lights on? I don't think they're hidden in the dark. When you pick up items throughout your adventure, they will show up here in your inventory. They will show up here. Top left, is that? Use these items and sometimes use them by clicking on them. Oh, look at these items. Sorry, I misread the two lines. Look at these items and sometimes use them. Okay. Right, okay, yeah, they're up here. Okay. So, leave house?
I better take my phone, just in case they somehow try to call me.
Right, okay. Kitchen? Where's the phone? Did you leave it in the back garden? I don't know why I'm out here. I know I'm meant to be looking for the phone. But I could be here, so I thought, fuck it. No, there is nothing going on. Okay, what a waste of time being here. Keys, 80s style warden keys. Yeah, to be fair, some houses do still have those locks. I didn't live in one, but I have seen, obviously, a garden. Yeah, obviously. But I have been in a few of them, stayed in certain places and such. Where were we before? Right, hallway, that's it. Such a cluttered kitchen as well. Very small. Living room. Right, come on, pick up your phone. There it is. Ah, the generic phone. Leave house.
Actually, I'm not leaving the house just yet. Not without some kind of clue as to where they might have gone.
What? We look at the phone. There. Julian. Or Julian? Ooh. What is this? Why are you presented with a blurred, zoomed in image of his face?
No answer.
Oh, what happens if we call Sarah? Would you still have her number? Oh. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Julian is very close, yeah. Right, we get some videos to watch.
Oh, what's that on you? Let's have a look. What's that on you?
Oh my god, Dean, will you stop filming everything?
Is that God Sarah? Maybe. Looking after her face.
There she is, look. This is what she looks like first thing.
Oh,
First thing on the morning.
No! I'm in my pajamas.
So what are your plans today, sweetheart?
Being lazy, is that alright?
Sounds like a good plan.
I think so too.
It does look like Marmite in effect, yeah.
They're in the den.
Again?
Yeah.
I love that place.
Well, it's nice and peaceful here, so...
No, so you're not complaining?
Well, apart from you. Might go join them in the den.
What if Ruby and Andy have gone to play in their den before school? They seem to love that place.
We had to work this out? My God. Okay, well, I'm going to watch the rest anyway. Because I haven't cringed enough today.
With boughs of holly, fa la 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 la.
How's this look? Big
What the fuck is that tree?
That looks got Bigfoot. Why did you call me Bigfoot?
Oh, I just like the way it sounds.
Well, you know what they say about men with big feet.
Not in front of the children.
Ah, sorry. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Big
Christmas.
shoes,
Love
obviously.
you all.
Christmas
We love
tree
you too.
parrot. It's got angel wings just on the front. They're so chavvy.
She's here is Ruby Luck with her mismatching pyjamas as usual.
Yes,
Yeah.
shut up, Dad.
Charming.
Yeah.
Mum, can we play with some toys tomorrow?
Oh, I've got to go and do some gardening tomorrow. I can't.
Just to go and do gardening tomorrow. Okay. Mum's a zombie. Interesting. Right, okay. So randomly, via our telephone, we can find out what's going on. Okay, hang on. Kitchen. Back on. I'm assuming it's in the back garden. Don't know why we didn't have any clue as to what was here previously. So he'd walk out into the garden and just go, no, got nothing. Then they'd say, den. Oh, hang on. No, it's not here. Where the hell would you have a den? Okay, so upstairs? Looked like there were only like 2 rooms upstairs. And the cellar. This place clearly does not have a cellar. Hang on, let's check it's not via the living room. No, it's not. Okay. In the UFO, of course, of course. Andy's room? Is... Maybe we do have to... Right. Oh, I get it. Of course. Right, okay. So we do have to leave the house. See, I would imagine a den, somewhere they played a lot, would be relatively close. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised. All these options are on the wrong side for our text. Bear with me a second. Where are we? Chat. Here we are. Let's push that over. Yeah, there's no reason why it can't be a bit lower down. There we go. Push that there. There we go. See how that works. Okay. But instead they have to leave the house and go off to somewhere else entirely. Keys?
It'd be totally out of character for Andy and Ruby to have gone to play in their den before school.
Okay.
But I'm getting concerned, and having a quick look around seems like my only option at the moment.
Sure.
I feel sick.
Well, it's too much alcohol for you. Should have had some cereal from your apple-shaped... I don't know, whatever it was. It looked like one of those little jars that grandmothers put sweets in.
While I'm
You know?
out. But then again, what if they are playing in their den? What should I do?
Just go, where the hell is this bloody den? The Pennell Woods, not the Panel Woods. Have one of those. What? An apple-shaped dish? Do you use it as a breakfast bowl? Mary Wine Hall. Jesus. So there isn't even an option just den. We as the player have to investigate and discover what the hell is going on. A fruit bowl. Well, a fruit bowl makes sense, but that was way... I mean, that's maybe like, you know, holding an apple and some grapes at most. Like I said, looked like he was geared up to use it as a cereal bowl, but it looked more like an ashtray. Alright, so I guess since we have no idea as to layout of this place, we'll just keep looking around. Person. Excuse me, Wino, have you seen 2 children about? And with 4 smaller dessert bowls. What? Dude, there's no foot traffic here.
Hi.
You're not going to see anybody.
Change, could you, mate?
Give him some money. No, we're fucking busy.
I have no change. I'm so sorry.
Ask about missing children.
You've happened to have seen 2 children around here?
No. No, sorry, mate. I haven't seen them.
Since I killed them. I mean, what?
Okay.
Okay.
You take care now. Bye-bye.
Have a good day, my friend.
Friend? That's Gideon. Maybe. Alright, so... Wait, no, hang on, what was back? Oh, crap. No, back this way, there we go. Yeah, that way. Right, so it's not Farm Lane, we'll go for the church. This is really weird. This music's a little dramatic, the meandering around. Also, he's not even like properly suit attired. What does he do? Because he's wearing jeans with a shirt and tie. Forward? Why not? We're looking around. We literally have no idea what's going on. Hi all, can I say for about 10 minutes? But I immediately thought the same about the guy begging in the quiet rural street. Hello, Jimbo. Welcome. To the call centre, maybe. I hope you're doing well. This is the weirdest, most cringiest plot ever. So feel free to implode at any given time. We have no idea what the hell we're doing. So it was one option to get up there, but 2 or 3 to get back. Jesus. Forward that way, I guess. Up the steps. Hey, it's the Cemetery Alley. Cemetery Alley? Is he the only person left? Oh my god, have they all been raptured? That's what it is. Oh no, there's someone driving there. It's fine. Someone driving forward and backwards on a loop. What? Oh, because they wanted the rustling of the trees. they needed a movement, so they had a loop. But they just happened to catch this van here and decided that would be fine, just to keep it looping indefinitely. Can only die one at a time. Maybe very slowly. Okay, so literally nothing going on here either. Crown Inn. Interesting. Leave graveyard. Van dance. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit loud. If the vans are rocking, it's stuck in time. The pub or the woods? Hang on. Surely they're not going to be at the pub. Because that's... they shouldn't be. The Crown of Mary Wine. Cask ales. Home-cooked food. Free Wi-Fi. Well, that doesn't look, photoshopped at all. It's also for sale. Nice. Home-cooked food. Can you advertise home-cooked food in a restaurant? I'm not really sure that's true. And if you went to a restaurant and they said, yeah, I cooked it myself at home, that would be a bit weird. Home-cooked food. Yeah, exactly. Right, so the last option.
I hope to God I'm making the right choice here.
The least intuitive is going to be essentially what we needed to do. I'm so glad the music's calmed down as well. Hello, doggy. A restaurant doing
I'm really sorry, but have you seen 2 children? Have you seen 2 children?
No, sorry, I haven't.
Oh!
The fuck? All right, mate. She didn't want to speak to you. It's clear as that. Saw a restaurant doing home cooked food to take home. What? Home cooked food to take home. A restaurant doing takeaway of home cooked food. Isn't that? I mean, maybe I'm just being picky here, but it just seemed weird. Like, you know, to describe it as home cooked food. I wouldn't go to a restaurant and want them to say, yeah, I did this at home and brought it here. Or the kids have phones, I could just call them. Well, that's the thing. He took his phone in case they would call him somehow. Assuming that these children who either don't have phones because he hasn't called them and doesn't have their number, or they do and he doesn't care. Why go to a restaurant for a ready meal? Exactly. But if he reckons that they are going to somehow remember his mobile number. So imagine they're somewhere else and they get hold of a telephone. They're just going to call him. I can't bloody remember my own number half the time, let alone anyone else's. I certainly wouldn't have as a kid. It took years just to get my the house number ingrained. Anyway, other path. I don't know. Don't know what he's expecting.
I don't know what I'm expecting here.
No, neither do I.
It'd make no sense whatsoever for them to walk this far from home before school. My heart's pounding that much, it hurts.
Oh, and a heart attack on top of it all. Is this the way to the den, though? You haven't clarified that. You're just wandering in the woods. Why isn't there an option? Go to den. Try going to the school. Yeah, there is that, actually, yeah. It could just be really early, in theory. But at least we know everyone hasn't been raptured. The place is just empty most of the time. We've got some guy on the street. Right, enter kid's den. So they do know exactly where it is. And it seems to be in the middle of frickin' nowhere.
Here we are. The kid's den. Please be in here.
Shout for them. They'll let you know before you get there, in theory. The only shouting he's done is at complete strangers, making himself look absolutely crazy.
Ruby!
Oh, finally.
Andy!
Now, is the cameraman a stalker or just a cameraman? Or an innocent stares? Yeah. Shouting for people who aren't there because he can't be bothered to walk upstairs. Oh. This is easy to miss sometimes, I have to admit. I'm looking all around here going, ooh, interesting. And then this tiny little square over here. Well, I don't know.
Cuddles.
Mr. Cuddles, thank you. His den was also a badger den and now the kids are some assembly required.
Ruby!
Lol. Twig breaks.
Who's there?
It's a cameraman.
Ruby! Andy! Who are you?
Whoa.
What do you know?
Please calm down.
What the
Let
hell?
me explain.
Where are they?
I'm sorry. I'm
What do you know?
What is going on?
Where are my kids?
Please calm down. Let me explain.
Where
What's with the
are
shaking?
my kids?
I don't know.
Where are they?
Balloon
Where
chihuahua.
are you going? What do you know?
What? Why would you automatically assume that she would know anything about your children? She's just another person in the woods. This is clearly a path. People are allowed to walk on paths without being children. Sorry, I know I'm talking over this man crying about his missing children, but at this stage I honestly just don't care. It's like, for God's sakes, man, you've been a terrible father. You've done nothing right so far. And the only person who could possibly have answered, she said, let me explain. All you did was shout at her and scare her away. You didn't even chase after her. Call the police. Exactly. My children are missing. There's no time limit on this. You just literally say, they have left the house and I don't know where. I found one of their teddies in the woods. There should be a bloody manhunt going on right now. No, everyone else apparently is too busy staring at the bloody moon. That woman's sensible questions when she literally asked to explain. Exactly. Exactly. If only I'd been normal. What the hell is this game? Oh my god, finally.
Yeah. My children have vanished. I don't know where they are.
Okay, sir, what's your name?
It's Dean. Dean Hamilton.
Jinx.
I found my daughter's...
And what's your address, Mr. Hamilton?
It's one Rose Muse. I found my daughter's teddy.
And your two children's names?
He didn't say two, he said children.
And Andrew.
Dean. Yeah, exactly.
Ruby's 10 and Andrew is 13. The last time I saw them was when I tucked them into bed last night, and I haven't seen them since. Please help me.
I understand. Please calm down.
I don't know what to do.
Wow.
I need help.
Okay.
Please remain calm, Mr. Hamilton. At what time did you realise they weren't at home?
Around 7 o'clock this morning, or thereabouts.
And what were you doing last night?
What? Oh, I was, throwing my children out of... Oh. Oh my god, it was timed.
Drinking and watching TV.
Okay, apparently it's timed. Sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Hamilton. I've just requested an officer visit your address. Please try to remain calm. They're on their way now.
Dean, if I did this, would that be anything to you?
Thank you.
Even over the phone, he's doing that. It's like, I don't know what you're doing. I can't weigh this out. I have no idea. For the love of God, man, some children are missing. But what about this? Howdy, Summer. This game is a thing. I was going to say, what the hell's a thimph? It is. It's, wow. It's certainly...
Cuddles. Ruby's teddy. Her friend. Why was it at their den?
I don't know. Yeah. We've had some things to point out. But anyway, sorry, hello, welcome. I hope you're... Oh, and Jim Bob, sorry, I didn't say properly welcome. I hope you're both having a good day. Have you asked friends or neighbours if they've seen your kids? No, but freaked out some random women at the bar. Yeah, exactly. Didn't even phone the police to start with. Spent 20 minutes running around town. So that was... Why are we back upstairs just to go downstairs? Is there anything new in Andy's room? No, nothing whatsoever. Ruby Muse. That's my address. Sorry, Mr. Neat. No, that's... for God's sake. Yes, all over the bloody place. So, Mr. Deanie Muse. Wait, am I seeing things on this loop, or did something happen on the stairs? I'm probably just seeing things. Maybe it was a reflection or something because it's a bit dark. No, there was definitely... What is that? Sorry, we're going to wait for another loop now. What is that? See if they had breakfast. Yeah, sure. Okay, there's some weird sort of effect going on in that, on the stairs there. It's like, oh my god. And I know he's supposed to be like vaguely hungover and panicking, but he's just, can we stop wobbling? Just a little focus, please. I love this picture. That's going right on the fridge. It looks psycho. Now, everything about this suggests this is a real home that's been slightly tidied up, obviously, but is lived in. But it's also just a fucking mess. There is something to be said for these fake houses that are made to look like they've been lived in, but then clearly not because they're way too... thought you had a gollywog. Oh, what? This over here? I can't see it otherwise. Yeah, that one. Oh, right, okay. He's got just a random coffee machine, I assume. Yeah, that you get like these houses where they make them up to look like they're, their houses, but they're clearly fake because they're way too tidy and organised. But they've got, you know, designer mess essentially. Whereas this just looks like it was a mess and then someone tidied up a little bit. It's crazy. Anyway, right, okay. I have no idea where we're going now, so, you know, and it takes so long to get out into the garden every time. Too many aprons. Yeah, I'd say sort of 1 is enough. 2 if, you know, both parents are cooks and they feel like cooking at the same time, or maybe you got little ones for the kids. But I'm pretty sure he's got 1 there for the entire village at this rate. Because of all the people we've seen, that's about all there is. Right, in the living room then. So we're waiting for someone to... Oh, okay, we're waiting for someone to turn up, so it's probably like, you know... No? Okay. I thought it was just going to be like, sit in the living room. Well, it's not going to be leave the house, is it? Is Julian in yet? I don't even know who he is. But we've got nothing else to do. Use in case there's a report. Maybe.
Julian?
Oh.
Yeah, it's Dean. I don't know where my kids are. I woke up this morning and they're not there.
So you've got a few hours, yeah.
Alright, mate, calm down. Have you phoned the police?
Yeah, I've just got off the phone to them now. They're on the way.
Right, look, I'm at work in a minute, mate. Look, I'll be round as soon as I can.
Okay, alright, thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
We don't even know who he is. Who is Julian? We saw him in the intro. I recognise the face, but... Number 1. It's Jenks!
Mr. Hamilton? Yes? I'm Detective Blackwell. May I come in?
Okay...
Mr. Hamilton,
Yeah.
I understand
That's
this is
detective.
very difficult for you, but there's a few questions I need to ask in regard to your 2 missing children.
I understand. Yeah, I just want them back home, please.
And this is my boy.
Ruby and Andrew. Ruby is 10 years old and Andrew is 13. Is that correct?
It is, yeah.
And the last time you saw them was when you put them to bed last night?
That's right, yeah, around 7 o'clock.
He's
Did you
being
have
normal
any
again.
dreams?
Yeah.
You didn't hear anything throughout the night or this morning?
Nothing. No.
And where did you sleep? In your bedroom? Downstairs?
On the sofa. There's no point lying here.
I slept on the sofa.
No one is going to say, your children aren't missing because you're a drunk. Lying is not going to help get them back. Goes to bed at 7, exactly, yeah.
I know these questions can be trying. Is there a Mrs. Hamilton? Dean?
There was. Not anymore.
Hence the drinking.
I'm sorry to hear that. Did your kids have anywhere they like to go and play? The park, for example?
Yes, they have a den. It's just down the lane. The weird thing is, I went there this morning and I found this. This is my daughter's teddy.
If I showed you this.
This is the thing. The weird thing is, she had that with her when I tucked her into bed last night.
So this was found in the kids' den this morning?
Yeah, it was. I am so worried. This is so unlike them, especially Ruby.
How's your relationship with your children?
They're my children. I love them to bits. They're my world.
Any recent argument?
Stop throttling the rabbit.
No. Well, nothing that parents and the children don't usually argue about.
So you argue with them?
Why do I feel like you're putting words in my mouth, detective? What I mean about arguments is things like, oh, you know, you haven't eaten any vegetables, or it's time to go to bed. That's what I mean by arguments and disagreements. Detective, what exactly are you
He's
writing
Gideon
down?
and the vagrant.
Notes, Mr. Hamilton. Just notes.
I'm not sure as if he was the vagrant.
So what
I didn't
exactly
recognise the
happens
voice.
now? Do you send out a search party?
No, nothing happens yet. We'll make a few general lines of inquiry, but won't start a search for at least 24 hours.
What? No.
What happens in the meantime?
That's for an adult. Children, you start searching immediately.
And that's it? I sit
He's
and
definitely the
wait.
bad guy. Well, he was the guy we heard at the beginning, wasn't he? He's definitely this Gideon character. So he's messing with him. He's probably taking the children. Now he's pretending to be the police. I don't know. He's
I just want them back home.
just screwy with him.
I don't know how to feel.
clearly by the expression on your face.
Something to remember, Ruby Pie.
Well, she's not dead. Well, yeah,
I
as far as we
it's
know.
easier said than done, but please, try to remain positive.
I'm positive you're an arsehole.
So what do I do if I need to contact
Don't
you?
you worry.
You phone the police.
Something like that, Mr. House. I'm always watching.
What? That's just weird. The police don't say things like that. Ah, Julian, I presume. He was at work. He works in this attire? Sorry, I just had to stop to get changed on the way home. And I won't wait for you to answer the door. So he's going to be at the front door whilst he's running around back. You're going to find him blind drunk on the floor again. He drives a white van. He may well do. Oh, what's the back door doing open? See, he got through it quicker than we do. It's the armband. Do we play as Julian now?
You can't keep doing this shit to yourself, Dean. I mean, you're not thinking straight. I mean, you left the back door open for God's sake.
Or didn't answer the front door?
What did the police say?
Nothing. They're doing absolutely nothing.
Maybe he works from home. Hello, welcome.
Anything for 24 hours.
Interesting
That's
username.
when it becomes a missing persons case, Julian.
I hope you're doing
A
well.
missing persons
He may
case.
work from home. That is fair. But
These are my kids.
he said he's at work.
I
He'll
don't
be a
know
little
what
while.
to do.
It's very strange. Well, the one thing you did do, right, was phone the police, and that wasn't helpful, to be honest.
What you do is, mate, you stay strong. They're out there.
Thanks.
They're out there somewhere.
It's deep, man. Deep.
And I'm with you every step of the way. You need to cut this crap out. This isn't helping.
I'm half expecting them to walk in at any moment and everything's going to be okay, you know?
Why is he just saying, I don't know. He wants a search. Go out and search.
Everywhere. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't know where else to look. I don't know what to do.
The village is 3 houses,
Let me look again.
and they're in none of them.
Dean.
Go to the school, get everyone. Exactly. Truth is out there. And so are your kids, I guess. Right. Let's go
Julian's
wandering
right.
around again. Oh,
I look again. I am not going to sit around, no matter what that Detective Blackwell said. Perhaps I can find some clues to Ruby and Andy's whereabouts.
wait. Let's make sure I get this right. Is that username Madge has gangrene? An interesting one. Anyway, sorry. It took me a minute. Because I stopped on Mad. And I was like, Mad G? Mad Geth. It's threw me off completely. Alien Blue in 2 hours. They're everywhere, I'm telling you. Poor Madge. Exactly. That is unfortunate. Well, we only have 2 numbers on our phone, apparently. That's Julian, the guy that's just here. Just got that looked at. And our dead wife. So, you know, have the toy around it in case it's a key or a 4-digit code or something. Oh my god. Right, so I chose one option.
Hello?
And immediately. Who?
Bexley.
Oh.
Yes, Bexley. I'm sorry, Bexley. I'm not
Bexley?
quite with it at the
What kind of
moment.
name is that?
I'm just calling to speak with the reason that Ruby and Andy aren't at school today. I've just called the register and
She doesn't have gangrene. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Madge is a good name for a cat. Tell the truth?
Yeah, look, Bexley, truth be told, I'm in a bit of a situation here. I've woken up this morning and my children aren't here and I don't know where they are. I was hoping they would have come to school, but obviously that's not the case.
No, they're not here. Dean, is everything alright at home?
Yeah.
No, my kids are missing. You dozy
listen,
bitch.
I've got to go. Thanks for calling, Bexley. Bye-bye.
Fuck's sake. School would certainly be more proactive than that, I would like to think. Anyway, well, I'm glad your cat doesn't have gangrene. I hope you and they are doing well. Wow, so we get to go upstairs again. Living room. Well, no, we're leaving the house, aren't we? That's the point. Let's stop meandering around these same 3 rooms. I have played Contradiction, and to be honest, I prefer it to this so far. The acting is so much better. Not acting like a parent at all. I want to slap him. Everything's so slow, because the problem is we're in a situation where you would just be rushing all the time, wouldn't you? You'd be like, right, well, maybe it's over there, and you'd run there. Maybe I've got to be here, and you got there. But he's taking everything so slow and not even methodical, just slow. And then this whole, do I tell the truth, don't I? That's irrelevant. I mean, what kind of parent would you have to be to worry more about what people think of you because you drink after your wife died than if than your children being missing at that current moment, Just be like, fuck it, I don't care what you think of me. Do you know where they are, It's just... Oh, good, look, we get to wander around again. Did they go to the pub? Again. I bet... Right, so all these places we saw before, but we had no idea we couldn't or didn't need to go to. This to be a safe space for Stanning Jenks. I love Jenks. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. I did vaguely mock it at the time, but I do love the guy and the actor. He's very funny. I've seen him interviewed, and he's more. I saw some behind the scenes stuff of, well, not quite behind the scenes. There were like additional like interviews and things like that. The Contradiction cast, and he's more than happy to. I won't say take the piss out of himself. That's a bit unnecessary. But he goes along with it, and he understands that some of the things he had to sort of do or say were a bit silly. So but that, of course he's the actor. He doesn't get to choose that kind of stuff. Exactly. I really enjoyed it. I played it a couple of times. Can I buy the pub? Well, apparently it is for sale, but maybe that's not the priority right now. And they have Sky. Nice. Right. Well, apparently not the pub. So yeah, so when we were wandering around before, we had no idea where to be. We now get to wander around again. Still no exactly idea where to be. We just, choose places. And apparently maybe something has changed. Up the stairs. Again. I don't even know what's up here. I'm assuming maybe our wife's grave might be up here. In theory. It's right next to the crown, so that really isn't a big place at all. Didn't end up finishing this one, but I loved Contradiction. Did you hear how they changed the ending? Because the actor who played Ryan got sick. No, I didn't specifically hear that, but I did know that the actor is unfortunately passed away, which is why I believe they planned a sequel originally, at least, but it never happened. So it is weird that the story sort of sets itself up for this big idea of there's this happening, there's that happening, and we'll be like, we'll see you next time, and then there is nothing. That is very unfortunate. I didn't know they had to change it though. It kind of makes sense, and the ending does feel really rushed as well. To be honest, like almost literally like they just went, all right, we've got an afternoon at most to just finish this. Let's film an ending and we're done. Right, so not upstairs. We'll go forward. How dare you, Slandergon? It's a good game. I'm just saying that sometimes the acting's a little rough, Masterpiece. And the ending does feel a little bit rushed. But I'm happy to accept the fact that the rest of the game is fine. Oh, has he seen something? Are we getting any emotion here except meander? No. Okay. It was obviously raining the night before as well. Interesting. So we have to turn around. We have to go forward twice. Just smell the fart acting. What always gets me is the fact that there's one of the guys. Jesus, I can't remember anybody's name now. What gets me, right? This is what I don't understand about acting or actors. Sometimes you'll see them in something and you'll think, yeah, they're good, they're doing fine, and then you see them in something else and you think, this is a piece of shit. What the hell's happening? I don't get it. That woman we saw before in this, she was in those previous, she was in Contradiction and Shapeshifting Detective. She's a good actress. So why was that bit when she was standing there so weird? Actually played Paul, who passed away. Paul, the father, wasn't it? Sick on the last day in the ran. Wow. Do you know, I had heard that the killer was meant to be different. Maybe that's why it feels so rushed as well, because they geared it up for something else and then they just went, fuck it, she did it. There we go, it's done. That's the writing and directing. What, with the bad acting? Oh, like when you think, you know, they're good actors, but they're pulling it bad. Could well be. I mean, to be fair, she didn't have much to work with here when she, you know, she stood in front of this guy shouting at her. She's like, I don't know. Okay, all right, fine. Sorry, I'm looking at chat too much. Leave the graveyard. Right, so down Farm Lane. The opposite way. Right. To... Ah, he's not there anymore. Wait, hang on.
Cuddles. Ruby's Teddy. Her friend. Why was it at their den?
I don't know. We gotta go back to the den, surely. Okay, right. Okay, so I should have gone where we were. So hang on. So the 2 times we've left the house. Hang on. Let's get there and see if anything changes. The 2 times we left the house, the only places we need to be out of all the... Ow, that's a high-pitched squeak. Directing has a lot to do with getting delivery that matches. Yes, I can understand that one. No, okay. So we left the house once and our last option was the only thing telling us what to do. Now we've left the house again and we don't have anything to do. Got to go to work and good luck finding your kids or whatever. Thank you. Have a good day. Might be similar to film actors. Yes, I've heard. Yeah, because I have heard about voice actors. Of course, they're saying, you know, you have to deliver your lines in parts. So getting consistency in tone is often why you hear these things, and like especially in computer games, because it's like you choose an option and it's like, oh my god, to say for example, you know, my kids are missing, wow, and then you ask another question, they're like, so hey, how's it going? And they sound completely different. It's like, well, because the voice actor has no idea what's happening in the story, they're just reading the line and they have to be told, look, here's the setup for that. Then hang on, so right, out of all these moving around, have I missed a little symbol down here somewhere? Because I feel like that's what's going on. Oh, we got Bexley on our phone now. Oh, and of course the options are down here.
No answer.
I thought she was at the school. Surely she should be answering. Julian, you were with us, weren't you? I mean, where are you now? He turned up to say, get out there and do it. He's not helping?
No answer.
No answer. And we're not... Right, that's weird. So if we call her but then specify on media, it gives us a... Just figuring out, Sarah is so jumpy because she's balloon. Yeah, that's what it is. No, Sarah's the wife. I don't know who the other woman is. What do you mean by jumpy, though? Like before she died in those videos? I didn't think she looked really out of it on the last one, didn't she? Like she was, I don't know. She looked kind of like she was supposed to be sick or something. Or she was like, I gotta do gardening. I don't know. Okay, right. Okay, so we're back to the... I thought she was called Sarah on the news. Was she? Oh, I don't know. Because we haven't... Was she on the news? Wait, are we talking about the woman he met and shouted at in the you know, up here? Path to... Oh, come on. We've got to go back again. Oh my god, yeah, just go forward. The jumper will move around, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, we have the Sarah in our phone is the wife. We haven't, the only clip we saw her in, like, the news was that the bit in the intro. Maybe they were talking about someone else. Maybe her name is Sarah and it's a coincidence. So where the hell are we going? We've just done all those 4 options. And I don't know what we're looking for. Oh, for God's sakes. Right, Andy's room. Wait. We got an interactive thing here now? Oh, God. So it's all about looking around the town, and we didn't even have to look around the town. We just come back and check his laptop. Grateful? Have you got grateful on a cushion? What are you grateful for? Bloody cables are always a mess, aren't they? It's on the side. It's always on the side. Right, yes, you've said that.
Password.
Seriously, you give him his own laptop at 13 and you don't have access.
Password.
Grateful for cushions. Exactly, yeah. I guess. For lower back support. Oh my god. You always make yourself an administrator. Oh, for God's sakes. The top secret homework, exactly. Jesus. I understand, teenagers, at a point you start to sort of trust them to do their own thing. But he's only 13. You still need some kind of access to this stuff. You be looking up anything, you have no idea. Right, so okay, so that was a waste of bloody time then, because we don't know what his password is. Right, okay. Maybe we go... Right, maybe if we go back to his room... Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, there's another... look around for his... No, okay. Maybe his sister has the password. Who knows? Oh, there is something interactive here as well. Her face mask, yes. Buy a beagle. A bloodhound. That's the one I was thinking of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I've got the same combination on my luggage. Right, okay.
I cried again today because Mummy's still not home.
I hate this text.
I hope she does come home soon, though. I miss her lots and lots. This is my favourite photo of her. I do not like school anymore because Harry says he fancies Sarah more than me.
These pictures.
She was my friend. Me and Daddy went to the park.
Oh my god, she's 10 and can't spell the word school?
And we
Or
played on the
anymore,
swing,
cause...
but that was it because we had to go home and get some dinner. Daddy keeps crying. He says it's because his heart hurts. Really wish I could hold myself together in front of my kids. I overheard Uncle Julian telling Daddy that he has met a new lady called Bexley or something.
And a right and a better font, young lady. She knows how to write at all, Jesus.
Crying. I think he misses Mummy as much as I do.
I honestly can't believe that a 10-year-old doesn't know how to spell this many words. Spelling mistakes are bound to happen. I mean, Jesus, I still make them as an adult occasionally, but all of this is spelled wrong. So Julian is dating the school teacher. Well, that's, yeah. Some woman called Bexley. So she's at the school and she knows the children, but the children don't know her. Something. At least you put the TH instead of an F. Scandalous. She can't even spell Julian. She adds an extra letter. Kid's clearly not getting a proper upbringing, including shit. Yeah, there is that. Absolutely. She spells how her dad talks. I do not like school anymore because Harry says he fancies... How many Sarahs are there? There's at least 2 now. One of which is a mum and her friend. He fancies Sarah more than me. So at 10 years old, she had a boy she liked, but he liked her friend instead. Jesus. They don't teach spelling. Actually, they don't anymore. No, not really.
Mummy bought me a dream catcher, and Daddy says it will keep away the bad dreams. I hope he's right. Maybe the dream catcher.
She can spell dream catcher properly.
Starts to work, because I still keep seeing the nasty man at the bottom of my bed. Daddy says it's just my imagination.
Bought.
I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen.
My son is also called Bought.
I'm scared. Ruby mentions the dream catcher. It really didn't seem to stop her nightmares.
That's because they don't work. It's, Bought. That's not, I mean, it's a nice idea, but at best it's psychological. Wow. Okay, so I'm so glad we had that. Are we carrying the teddy still? What's going on here? This is so weird. Not even that popular a name anymore. Grace and Olivia, is it? I know a Grace. I don't know an Olivia. But one of our friends' daughters is called Grace. Yeah, I mean, that's granted she's not a child anymore, to be fair, but I can believe that. Yeah, you don't see many Sarahs around, I guess. Mr. Cuddles. Yeah. See, we have an idea of what her password might be, but not the son's. Psychologists are expensive. String of exactly. In a dress, maybe that's the password. In a dress. What are you on about?
Cuddles. Ruby's teddy. Her friend. Why was it at...
Oh, good. Okay. So in case I click on... I press that a couple of times now. It's the same thing. Mr. Cuddles is wearing a dress. Yeah, but it's here. It's the brother's laptop. Why would the password be her toy? We could try. Bear with me. I love the way if we click this, we automatically just end up back here. And it's... Oh, Ruby and Andy's laptop. You're right, I didn't even see that at all. But then... Oh, but then... I can't put anything in. So that suggests I have
Cuddles. Ruby's teddy.
Yeah.
Her friend.
Yeah.
Why was it at their den?
It's both their laptops. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I didn't notice that at all. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure I read that and I just ignored it completely. But I obviously need an option to choose because I can't type it. I don't get to input, so to speak.
Ruby mentions the dream catcher.
Oh, right. Okay, there we go.
I wonder if it's the password.
My first web page design. Well, of course it is. What's it going to do? Lock you out? I'm pretty sure you can enter as many as you like. Wireless mouse for a laptop? Oh my god. I got an achievement, professional hacker. How is that professional? I chose the correct option. It's not like I had a number of times because I clicked on an item previous and it didn't do anything. Right, okay. Hang on, Untitled JPEG. What's this? Untitled 2. Wow, doesn't she look happy to be there? Julian just... his arm around nobody? What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Oh, thanks for the close-up of the click. I didn't know that's what happened. Games... It's going to be internet browser, but I want to see what the hell the rest of the laptop's got to offer. What's he been playing? OSX network icon for the web browser. Oh, the man in the background. Oh my god, I didn't even look. Hang on. No. Contradiction, spot the liar. Dick Lorenzo, secret agent. Calm waters. Oh, I've heard a contradiction. I hope those two are actual games. That'd be hilarious. That's the OS X network icon for the web browser. Well, that one there. Oh, okay. Hover-handing, yeah. Hang on. So what you mentioned the guy in the background. I can only see one man. It's just this guy randomly. Looks like a duplicate of Julian, but probably isn't. Sorry. Would have, for a second, it would have been spooky if bloody, you know. Actually, what was his name? Gideon was in the background. That would have been cool. System settings, randomly. Why not? Give yourself a damn password. Expecting the other pictures to, yeah. I can't do any of these. Okay. What an interesting, pointless setup. Internet browser. Let's go. Searchalize. Okay, and I get no interaction there either. Do I get more? Hang on. Right, hang on, sorry. Okay, so our inventory disappears, so I don't get... I wish that was a thing, yeah. So I don't get to choose what he searches via that, at least.
cuddles. Ruby's
Yep,
Teddy.
yeah, why was it the den? Okay. I'm just wondering what we get to do. I don't get to click on any of the options. It's literally just these here. Okay, so we got in and found nothing. What are you drinking? When did you make that? The games didn't offer us anything. Oh, okay, we just had to do that to keep the story going. It's really super useful. One of the programs even open. Yeah. Where's the moon bit? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Damn it, I didn't read the. Sorry, it said meet me somewhere, and I was looking at chat and missed the last part. Meet me somewhere. Look at it again. Show me. Say it out loud. Yeah, the mood is very little stories over. Meet me where we first met. Thank you. I looked back and I was like, oh shit, I've got to read this, and I got like the first few words. Thank you. Oh, it says it up here as well. Meet me where we first met. Okay, thank you. Where we first met. But who's it from? And what is that damn thing on? What is that? What is that on the? Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway. Meet me where we first met. But who? Hang on, that's. It automatically points me up the stairs. But I feel like that's out the house. Which we may be first. Has anyone we've spoken to told us where we first... Oh, right, okay, hang on. Maybe this is from that crazy woman. So she's like, meet me on the path. Why not just knock on his door if you want to speak to him? Why would anyone do this? Assuming it's her. I don't actually know yet, obviously. Wow, that gate squeaks really loudly every time. It's very painful. So this is different.
You came then?
So you sent the note.
Sent. She put it through the door. She put it through the door, then had to run to get ahead of him just to be here before he got there.
I think I better.
What the fuck? What is going on? Can you imagine if he like immediately just left the house and she's like, shit, he's running. Why have you got a camel on the roof? Interesting. Bored with the red string. Perfect. It's always red. Why is it? I ran out of red. I've got to use pink. So we meet again for the first time, for the last time. Just picture. Oh, aliens, of course. Sacrificed at the eclipse. Maybe. Don't. Yeah. So far, the moon has very little to do with this, and I still don't understand why a solar eclipse has anything to do with aliens. Because, you know. Oh god, she's a hacker, a nerd. Can you hear the beeping of her computer?
Who are you?
I'm me. Nothing special. I just know a lot more than most people because I open my eyes.
With my glasses on.
You must have a name.
Alex.
Oh, Alex.
With a Y.
Oh, okay, Alex with a Y. What do you know? Where are my kids?
Dean.
How the hell do you know my name?
Dean, there's something you need to know. Please, look at this.
Alex, where are my kids? What do you know?
Please, let me explain. See this?
Yeah, stop.
Take
You did this
a
before,
good
mate. Shut up.
Look at this monitor. Look, look.
Yeah, Alex.
What is this?
This Dean,
It's a
is
monitor, you
snapshot
fucking
taken
idiot.
from a satellite the night your kids were taken.
Alex, what is this shit? Please tell me what you know. I do not understand this. Please. I wish my wife was here.
Dean.
Oh, God.
Dean, please,
Jesus.
please, Dean, please, calm down. I didn't take your children. I can assure you of that. And I know you wish your wife was here.
But that is irrelevant,
But
so
I'm
get on
here
with it.
to help you.
Oh, good.
What
You're
I'm
not helping,
showing
get
you
on
will
with it.
seem crazy, random, unconnected even. I understand what you must be thinking, but please, Dean, I'm begging you, please. Let me show you
Stop saying
something.
please, just move on with it.
Because I'm sure I know what's happened to them. But please, I want you to understand
Okay.
that I'm here to
Take a shot
help
every time
you.
she says please.
Why should I trust you?
Because I've got glasses.
Because I'm the only person you can trust.
Compelling evidence. Fuck's sake. What is this?
Look again.
Exactly. What is
I know. It looks like a blur of random colours, but this was taken from a satellite I hacked into.
Oh, hacked. What the hell do you mean hacked? What do you do? What is this shit?
You know
This is
what the word
I
hack
do.
means?
Do you trust your government? Do you really believe that everything you've ever been told is the truth? Do you not think that there just might be more out there than we're let on? Everything we know about our country, our planet, our universe is because of what we've been told, be it through media or books or whatever? No.
Or science.
No, we just nod and accept it like sheep. Meh. No, I don't.
What the hell are you getting at here?
As I was saying,
Yes, just shut up and listen to her crazy ramblings.
it looks like a random mess of colours. But
No, it
there's
doesn't
more to
really.
it
It's
than
a map.
appears. What these are, Dean, are actual readings.
Yes.
Electromagnetic readings with trace readings of
The
radiation.
dots mean nothing.
You have lost me already.
It's really quite simple.
God. He's a bad dad and a bad person.
Every year, there are literally thousands of supposed abductions with witness accounts.
Abductions. Witness accounts. Talking about aliens. Little
Bad TV hacking. Oh
Not on
god, yeah.
screen. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Believe me, I know exactly how this sounds.
Yeah, it sounds pathetic, is what it sounds.
Dean, take a look at these satellite readings from all the recent well-known alien abduction locations. The evidence speaks for itself, don't you think? Open your mind! Oh, God. Are you
What?
okay?
Yeah, she touched him. Wow. He has an aversion to being touched. Relax.
How do I even do this? This is going to sound crazy. The night before my children vanished,
Last night.
Good God, this sounds stupid.
It's her turn to freak it. Yeah.
What did you see?
To do the freak.
He sounds crazy.
Oh, just fucking say it. Jesus.
It was.
She's got a little handsy.
Light in the sky. a pulsating globe. It pulsated the once and
No,
it was gone.
No, it didn't. I think you need to relay that back to the graphics team because it was just a light that
What's happening soon?
moved across the sky.
What do you mean what happens soon?
What solar event is happening soon?
It was a plane? Well, it could well have been.
Right.
By all reasoning, it was just a light in the sky.
Most abductions take place just before a significant solar event.
Why?
In this case, the total eclipse.
Why?
Why?
Exactly.
If this is true, then why? Why are these things doing
You're not
it?
going to like what I've got to say next.
Alex.
Oh, God.
I can't possibly get any more down than I am right now.
This music needs to chill out a bit. Excuse me. To talk, I must wear my glasses.
There is no God.
Okay.
Not as we know it. Not as we've been told.
How do you possibly know any of this?
Do you believe in God?
Oh, Jesus. Does it matter? Well, it's not timed. He's suggested nothing that says he is, so no? Tonal whiplash, yeah. He's... Oh, I got an achievement.
Okay.
Non-believer. Does
That's
it matter?
absolutely your choice. But no. There isn't one. Certainly not some single being that created us all. But of course that leads to the question then, how did we all get here? Right?
Billions of years of random evolution?
They made us.
But who made them?
Is it, Dean?
Like you've...
Just look at the Egyptians. We were always
Plane?
told that they
Bus?
worshipped the sun, right? Wrong. They worshipped them.
No,
Just
they...
take a close look at their hieroglyphs. It's all there. Little objects, discs,
Have we been told they worship the
little
sun?
men. It's all hidden in plain sight that it's laughable that we've been programmed by the regime to block out the obvious. The truth would ultimately be our destroyer.
Oh my god. Okay. Look, purely because I know it's where the plot is going, I'm going to trust it. I'm just going to go with it. It's plot. It moves. There we go.
Wow.
Cats are aliens. I knew it. Well,
I'm surprised you've accepted this
If anyone's gonna
so
be.
easily.
Yeah,
Most
you.
people would be calling me batshit crazy, but
Well, you could still be crazy and
well
right.
done, Dean.
These things are not mutually
Well done
exclusive.
for opening your eyes. That takes a lot.
Okay.
Look, I'll trust you more if you get a little more
Why
handsy.
have they taken my kids?
Because their species is dying. They created us from them. But as the generations have passed since the start of life on Earth,
Octopus
some
radiance.
genetics
Why
have
not?
faded. Why, I'm not sure. Sort of evolution that they didn't anticipate, I presume. They need the remaining few who still unwittingly contain strong strands of that DNA to extract and then recreate themselves.
I haven't taken your kids or my meds.
And my kids have this DNA.
Well, then surely you do as
Then
well.
why didn't they take me? Because surely if they
Yes.
have it, I have it too.
I can't answer that one, Dean. I'm sorry.
Because
wait
it's
a
bullshit.
second, wait a second. If they created us to start with, then why can't they just recreate themselves?
Exactly.
They can, but only when the solar eclipse is actually happening.
What?
Because this is when the conditions of the DNA extraction are at their prime. Solar flares and alignment. They can only extract the DNA when the conditions are right.
What?
And what about my kids? What happens to them after the
The
extraction?
majority of abductions made for the purposes of DNA
Yeah, exactly.
are adult abductees.
5G
Their
causes alien
return
abductions.
shortly after, sometimes months or after years.
So it stands to reason.
Alex? Alex?
Get the
What about
subtext, mate.
children? What about my kids? It's the same, right? They're returned. They'll be returned.
It's only an eclipse on the Earth. So exactly, that's the problem with all these things about, all these solar, like all these lunar events. No, not lunar. Solar events. Celestial events. That's what I'm thinking of. These things happen all the time. It's like saying, it only ever happens when lightning strikes. It's happening all around the world at any given time. It just, it's just our perspective on it. There's an eclipse every day in some respect. It's just, depends where you are and what you're looking at and what you compare it to. It doesn't adversely or ultimately affect the world in any way. Super creepers, exactly. Right, okay. Oh god, do you know what? I have no idea what her last words were. That very last sentence, but doesn't matter. We're going back to the village, I guess. The kids are doomed. We're all doomed. Doomy doom doomed. I'm so sorry. Oh, is that what she said? Okay, thank you. So she has no idea. She's not going to say yes, they die. It's just going to be, I don't know. Oh wow, okay, she's on there now. Right, so we had a little brief excursion out to her place to tell us it's all about aliens. And now what? We just wander around until another event happens, I guess. DNA from the other Sarah. Yeah. Well,
Alex?
from both of them, you'd think. You got her number as well?
But what? The news? Why? Alright, okay. Right now.
Welcome back to day 2 of our Eclipse Countdown. Where the sleepy
My
village
God, they're doing day 2 of the countdown?
Reverend English has been
Reverend
having an
English.
affair with the local verger. Whereas anywhere else, this story would be vergering on the ridiculous. Here in Marywine,
They won't tell you about the lights in the sky. Look up. Open your eyes. Don't try and interrupt me, you male mainstream patriarch.
What? Male? Well, male patriarch. That's useful.
You!
So this is Alex with no surname.
I don't identify with male property or progeny.
I'm sorry?
Something is coming to this village. Something
Property
evil.
or progeny?
And people have to listen to the truth.
Well, this will be all over social media by now, so you've made
This
it quite...
isn't for publicity. I'm just a voice shouting the truth.
Just the truth! And for now, back to Clementine in the studio.
I bet you're a pervert.
What? Why? Why? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Oh yeah, my kids are missing. I'm so glad we can laugh again. Shouting the truth doesn't. Yeah, exactly. That's all she's doing. Hello. Hello, Camille. Thank you. Yeah. Shouting the truth. It's crazy. She be crazy. So an entire day his kids have been missing. He's wandered around the village a couple of times, spoken to some crazy lady, and his, I'm assuming, friend or best mate. I mean, didn't they call him Uncle Julian? So maybe it's actually his brother, or at least a good friend. Have turned up and gone, stay strong. And that's it. And he's fallen asleep again. I'm not sure I could sleep for days if my kids went missing. It's as simple as that. You know, it's just... I certainly wouldn't be standing still in any way. You go out, you keep looking, you run around, whatever. Even if you believe the aliens thing, there's got to be some kind of hint as to what is happening and where. Could be Wise Brother. Could be. True. Suddenly everything's so creepy. Oh. On the TV? Play my game, do as you're told. Go to the Chamber of Bones. Do not call the place. Alright, so the graveyard. Okay. Sure. We know calling the police isn't going to help, so, you know. Already we know that acting normal isn't actually going to get us anywhere in this game. Because the only normal thing he did was out of our control. Giant Silo saying, bring them back, you bastards. Exactly. I would have gone then?
And thank you, Clementine. Well, strange weather conditions have hit Merrywine today on the day of the eclipse.
You, Chadwick.
I can tell you, even though I'm a soft southerner, it is very chilly here today. This is, of course, fueling government conspiracy theorists that the eclipse is part of a great cover-up. But covering up what? Well, if aliens do make an appearance today, I will be the first to take them for a pint in the local. Back to the studio.
Okay. This man's a little strange. So he Jesus, he waited till morning? Just go. What you needed to catch your beauty sleep? It's for sale. What, the pub? Maybe they're going to be the new landlords. It'd be the church, won't it? Do you know what? It says this game has an autosave feature, but I haven't actually seen a symbol suggesting it's saving. We've got maybe like another sort of 20-30 minutes I'll go for, I think. Unit forward. I can't remember what it said. Was it the Temple of Bones or something weird like that? Or Chamber of Bones, that was it. It's tired, really. I know. I'd have taken it off by now. You don't need it. It's so frustrating when it's clearly created for continuity, because so they don't have to refilm all these same stuff without, you know, with and without a tie. But also it's sort of it's like, well, that's the character, and it's like the character is stupid because they shouldn't be wearing the tie. This is my hairband. Good, you're playing along well so far. Now go to the red box. Right, okay. But what's the hairband got to do with it? She wasn't wearing that when she was asleep. It'd been creepier if it was like the fox mask or something. So someone went into the house and took another possession? Not telling me that fits in his pocket. Pretty good handwriting. it's so it's Andy's. Maybe, actually. But I don't think he was wearing it when he fell asleep either. They've got that weird sort of Comic Sans handwriting, haven't they? Leave graveyard. Now we go to the pub. Yeah, that's where the phone box was, wasn't it? Yeah, here we are. Boop. Tour de Yorkshire. Oh, so we're in Yorkshire. Okay. I don't know if that was ever actually specified. I know the place does exist because they got the street sign, but ah. Oh god. That wall has free Wi-Fi. Yeah, you have to stand in that spot.
Who is this? Just tell me where they are.
Just go to the field.
Fuck.
No, wait, I haven't given you all the information yet. It's not the field you're thinking of. It has to be another one. Like, no. Rings it back. You hang up on me. Ranacor, hello, welcome. I'm afraid we're relatively close to the end today. Like I said, we've got about maybe 25-ish minutes. But I hope you're doing well anyway. Having a good afternoon. Go to the field. I think we seen a field. Obviously, it's not next to there. It's not the church, so it must be the last place we've been, I guess. Well, this isn't a field, but we can interact with them, so say hi.
Right. I know you're the one who's been sending me the notes. Where are they?
What are you on about?
Cut the crap. Stop talking shit. Where are they?
Trust me, mate. I'm not lying.
You know what?
That's like Johnny Vegas.
Whatever.
Whatever. You may hold the clues to the whereabouts of my missing children, but who cares?
Nothing of this. Someone's playing games. The question is, who?
That wasn't
I've just sent
field.
Detective Blackwell a message. I suppose it's only right to keep him in the loop.
Being as evil as he is, he needs to be kept in the loop. Okay, so... Okay, so again, we wandered around the same locations, picked up some notes, and now we get to... Actually...
One of Ruby's headbands. Some sick bastard is screwing around with me.
Right, okay, yeah, we didn't actually identify it. It is Ruby's. So maybe there's another clue in her room now? No, absolutely not. Try Andy's room, sure. Nope, nothing. The one thing we haven't actually used yet is the garden. It's been of no real use to us. We go out there, we look at it and go, yeah, garden. It doesn't do anything though. I'm sure it'll probably come into play at some point, but it seems odd to be able to go here all the time when it's of no real purpose. And it's very cluttered. Kids can't play in this. What is this? You've got an ornamental wheelbarrow? How many lights do you want? Just scattered around the place, doing random things. Yep. It's broken. You need to fix your little umbrella. Only one of the people is going to get drowned if it rains. Okay, never mind. So maybe... Right, and maybe we phone people. Alex? Oh, she might know something. She is crazy. At least say, hey, we saw you on telly.
Hey, Dean. How are you holding up?
I'm not.
CD within the garden,
I've
maybe.
just been on a random goose chase, which has left me feeling baffled.
Baffled.
I wanted to tell you, but just didn't risk it. On top of that, I have the police on my case too. The Detective Blackwell.
Oh, she's a hacker. She's gonna know.
I've had a few run-ins with the Merrywine law enforcement myself, but never came across a Detective Blackwell. May I run a few tests?
Tests. You're back to your hacking again, aren't you?
You're gonna ask him for permission?
Something doesn't seem right. You have to be careful with who you trust.
That's not how you spell Yalix. Yeah, exactly.
Who do you trust? Detective Blackwell? Or me?
Oh, maybe it's actually just Alexei. You, obviously.
I trust you, Alex. You should know that by now.
There's the detective who strangled the rabbit and won't look for my children.
Choice. I knew you would. Right, I'll message you if and when I find anything out.
Or you. You're crazy, but at least you're trying to help.
Yeah, just... And she's gone. Brilliant.
Okay. Right, so... Thing done. There's no point looking at the laptop, surely. Didn't offer us anything before. Hang on, maybe we can speak to Julian. Because this is the next day, isn't it? So his friend isn't even going to be around like, hey, you know, have your kids turned up yet? You know, or is it just going to be like, stay strong, see you never?
No answer.
Yay. Get a hallway. So she's going to let us know if something happens. Where do we go? Well, wait for Alex. Maybe you can go buy some light globes. I literally have no idea what I'm meant to be doing right now. Wait for her. Ask the news guy to report that your kids are missing in there. Exactly! Yeah, we know vaguely where he is. Via the news we should, but we don't actually have an option for him. We go harass this man again. No, he's not. There is no foot traffic here. Why does this guy think people are going to be giving him change? That hard cut on the loop as well. These guys, both your kids in the locker and fake beard. They've got a voice changer. They're the one doing the wild goose chase. I don't know. We'll go. I don't know. Got shoes on the Stormont planet. Yeah. There's nothing to go on right here. Hang on, screw it. Let's look at the laptop. Why not? It didn't have anything for us, but it's a thing to do. Rather than just wandering around location. Internet browser, because... No. Oh, hang on.
Let's see what they've been searching for.
We couldn't do this last time, could we? I'm sure we couldn't.
Unicorn toys. Football league table.
Mermaids. Flying discs.
Mermaids reel. Flying discs.
Where is
Why
my
do
mummy?
they fall up? Where is my
Men,
mummy?
little men.
Little men at the bottom
Police, please.
of my bed. Help me find mummy.
How to make them go away? Spaceships in Merrywine. Santa
Please.
Real. Xbox games with an E.
How to make them
Lights in the
go
sky. How to
away.
make
Spaceships.
Nightmare Stop. Does Mummy Miss Me?
Merrywine is Santa Real. Xbox games.
Do we really have to wait for him to read all these out?
Lights in the sky. How to make nightmares stop. Does Mummy miss me?
Right, okay. They've been thinking about the shape-shifting detective game. Yeah! Nice. Right, okay, so... That literally revealed nothing. And he closed the laptop again. What else was on there? Games and stuff, isn't there? It was Dr. Deck. Oh, yes, of course, sorry. You're right. Still can't believe the size of a bed for such a small kid. It's crazy. Are we just waiting for her to call us? Surely we're waiting for something to register. Hang on. Did the other applications have anything? Seems weird that it would just, you know, slam it closed and then walk away. I'm like, no, we've got other things to look at here. But since we couldn't do anything yesterday, maybe we can do something now. No? Okay, randomly. Wait, hang on. Sorry. Go open this again. Okay, just random tattoo. I honestly thought that might be like a, I don't know, something photoshopped in or something. The double glazing salesman. Oh god, yeah. That was such a weird thing to have such a sidebar on it. It was just like, no, it didn't come to anything. No, can't do anything with these. Can't do anything with these. Dick Lorenzo, I love that. Oh, okay.
My house keys.
So none of.
The letter says, "Good. You are playing along well.
Yeah.
So far. Now
So far.
go to the red box."
Means nothing. Okay. Right. Okay. No. He was right to close it. We didn't need it. Slam. I bet you now we have to go into the garden while we wait. Let's grab a drink because that's what he likes to do, and just chill out in the garden, waiting for someone to bring us back. It is the fucking garden as well. God's sakes. Okay. There.
Oh, sorry, Dave. Oh,
You alright?
yeah, fine.
Any update?
Julian, I feel like I'm getting nowhere, mate.
Mate.
I've been everywhere. I'm looking everywhere. I'm doing whatever I can think of to find them, and I'm at loss.
He's so great.
Listen,
Yeah, he
mate,
is.
everything will be fine. Just calm down and relax, yeah?
Telling me it's fine. Go look for them.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry.
What was in the field?
mate.
The field was the shoeless man, or one shoe man,
Listen.
that we shouted at and left behind.
I suggest you do the same.
You're going to continue looking for them? We have not seen you anywhere. You're clearly not doing a thing. Oh, we had time to make another cup of tea. Half the game sleeping. True. He's ringing the door? Interesting. We want you to look menacing. If you wide shoulder pads, maybe you have to give him change. It's too late for that. We have shunned him.
You got a cat? You know, the Egyptians used to worship those creatures. Cats! Unbelievable. I just thought I'd pop by to see how you are, Mr. Hamilton.
Got a lot of tea lights
During
here.
my little goose chase with the notes, I found this.
I was right. Cat. Yeah.
It's rubies.
Why are you only just informing me of this now?
I've completely forgotten, detective.
No, he sent you a
My
message
head
yesterday
has
when we
been
finished.
Total shed for the past day or two since.
Oh,
this,
but maybe you didn't mention the
since you
head.
began accusing me of this whole thing.
Well, regardless, you do know that keeping evidence can be seen as obstruction of justice, Mr. Hamilton. You do
What?
know that, right?
That is not the case.
Has
at
he
all,
thought
and
about
you
maybe
know
going
it's not.
to the police station?
Do I? I might take some persuading.
He did some research.
There's an
Well, he's
awful
not
lot
who
of
he says he
evidence
is.
stacking up against you right now.
She knows it.
For example, you.
View attachments. What is that? What? Hey? What the fuck is going on?
Are you even listening to me, Mr. Hamilton?
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at some ridiculous
See
pictures.
where I'm going with this, right?
Act along.
Detective, for the 100th time, I am not guilty of this. Surely the headband means something.
What are you doing?
Sorry?
Let's not play silly buggers here, Mr. Hamilton. We both know that your little friend Alex has just sent you some rather revealing imagery, shall we say?
I don't.
Oh, But you do. I was beginning to really admire your confidence, respecting the way that you were playing along, but now you're being deceitful.
Give me nightmare.
Bring them back home to me.
So we were meant to confront him? I thought he was supposed to be dangerous. She said, get out of there. That's upside down. What? That face. But hacking the Photoshop, yeah. Oh, the statue. Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Rewind. Try it again. Statue. Give me that bit. It was so weird. It was like something out of Eternal Darkness. Hang on. Can we skip? Yes, we can. Okay, fine. Confront. There we go.
I know who you are.
So it was literally just a...
I'm sorry.
You've done it wrong.
Gideon.
What kind of name is Gideon, anyway?
I'll say this for you. You're the first of your kind that I've come across who has the guts to be so,
Dare I say it?
Excuse me. So he's old and evil, but resorts to a knife.
Somewhere at back of my mind, actually.
Why are you doing this?
Fun! Because it's fucking fun, that's why. Simple as.
Swearing?
It's a delight.
Really?
To watch you breaking more and more as time passes, wondering what's happened to your abundance joy.
Bring them back home to me.
Wrong answer!
It wasn't a question.
Imagine though if I did. Oh, here are your kids, Dean. I'll just be on my way now.
Where is the microphone with this?
Game. This is all a game. Have you not figured that out yet? From the little goose chase that I led you on to the way I'm mentally dissecting you. It's a game.
Mentally dissecting?
You will continue.
What do you want from me?
Oh, I want you to suffer more before I finish playing, so you have some time on your side at least. Call the police if you want. That's if I even let you get through to them this time. See if they'll believe you. Anyhow! I think I'll be on my way now. Toodaloo!
The fuck?
Oh, look, you must be Alex with a, what was it, a W?
No.
You're so cute, aren't ya?
Leave her alone.
Walex.
Lucky I let you live. Oh, by the way, I know all about the photos that you just sent to Dean. I am everything.
Okay. I'm politely asking. Oh, okay. What the hell? Jesus.
Alex, you okay?
Is that a lunchbox?
Alex, what the hell is going on?
Do you have a cat?
Yes. Why?
Oh, I don't like the viscosity of this. I'm allergic to cats, and if I'm near them, I go all bulbous.
Bulbous.
We don't want you going all bulbous now, do we?
Oh, we do not. How can I help you if I'm bulbous? Think.
Bulbous.
Are you comfortable? Please tell me what you know.
Just stand outside then. Get some fresh air.
Good question. If I'm honest,
Haven't seen the cat though.
I'm not even sure myself. I've never come across anything like that in all my years of
hacking.
You're not going to let that drop, are you? It's not hacking. I prefer the term knowledge siphoning.
And I prefer not to have the men in black kicking in my front door. Alex, please tell me what you know. Who is this Geddy?
Maybe, to be honest. Yeah.
He's not a time traveller.
I don't think so. He's not human.
She's gonna turn into Bulbasaur?
Exactly. See, I told you they weren't
Maybe.
all green.
Oh. Do you know what?
He seems to have a lifespan that lasts for centuries. He might even be older than the human race.
There we go. What?
Perhaps even the planet.
What? Yeah, sure. Okay.
Possibly.
But he decides to resort to being a man who pushes things around and takes knives.
What do they intend to do?
What they intend to do is keep it or him away from public knowledge. If they know that the public knows about the existence of Gideon, then their powers become nothing.
All this
Their
cat aiding,
rules of
exactly. I don't
order
get it.
Become the equivalent of using a sausage as a hammer.
A sausage as a hammer?
You know what I mean? I meant that it's not obvious. Just stop it.
I know exactly what you meant. You're talking about using a sausage as a hammer. Would you like a cup of tea, actually? I'm using hot water as a base.
Water, see, that's the one. Do you know that they could literally poison us all by putting a neurotoxin in the water main?
Need reproduce. Exactly. Hammer sausage. Exactly. Oh, sounds painful.
See, you know nothing. Do you know that they release millions and millions of plastics? Each tea bag contains 11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. And that's
And
into each cup. Each
how
cup.
many
For God's
trillions of
sake, do you
atoms?
want a cup of tea or not?
Yes.
Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
Also, now is not the time to be joking or making cups of tea. It's so weird.
11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. That's a lot, isn't it? And eventually it keeps building up until there's a coat hanger's worth in your bloodstream.
Do you know what, Alex? You are enough to drive a man to smoking.
A coat hanger in your... No, it's not. Provably, tea is fine. What the hell?
So, where do we
What's
go
going
from
on
here?
here?
That's our problem, Dean. I don't know.
No, your problem is you don't know.
Gideon, the power he has. There are two of us. Two people, two mortals. Against a god.
God. But you just said it yourself. There are two of us, one of him.
Yes.
You know what?
All teabag flavoured water, maybe.
Nobody on my side.
Could explain the face.
Nobody. And now, here you are, helping. This means a lot.
Just the two of us. Thanks.
So, where's he from? Where is he?
At this moment, I don't know.
I don't know. I only spent like 3 minutes hacking, and all I could find was that he's a god. I haven't gone any further
As
yet.
I'm convinced that he's not from our world, then the only logical conclusion is that he's from somewhere out there.
He's the one who took my children, isn't he?
I'm convinced he is, yes.
Why the fuck is he prancing around like PC Plod?
Fun.
He's getting his kicks from toying with me.
Well, you hadn't worked that out?
Trying to break me. I am not going to let that happen.
We're not going to
Oh,
let
good. Okay. You and your goofy face. She's pulling a goofy face, by the way. Not that she has one.
That's when he'll do his thing. That's when he's going to extract what he needs from my children. That's when he's going to kill my children.
Well, at least we know where he is.
Everywhere, isn't he?
Okay, think. Where is the best optimal place to receive the full effect of the eclipse? And don't say Cornwall just because it's pretty, because we know he's not there.
No.
Exactly. That is
What?
the most powerful place. Front row seats.
How the hell am I supposed to get to the moon?
But I thought it was all related to the electromagnetic effects on the
I
Earth.
do have links with NASA.
Really?
No, sorry, that was a joke.
I'm so glad you came along.
Oh my god. They hacked to obtain this info and those photos. Thought she's acting like a library. Exactly! Make it... So it has nothing to do with electromagnetic effects. It's literally just being away from the sun.
Southerners fear to tread. Yet, here I am. I'm outside the only shop
Stop
in the
going on about
village,
Southerners.
which most people would call a monopoly. But here, the money is flowing freely. I'll tell you, I've tasted their meaty baps, and they are very good.
Nothing like a meaty
At
man.
the moment, the shop is doing a roaring trade in these special glasses, which have been designed by science to protect one's
Like
eyes
most
from the
things.
majesty of the sun. So one can wear these and be protected from the effects of the eclipse.
That's what she said.
I am feeling safer already. Safety first. You do not want the eclipse to be the last thing that you'll see.
Oh my god. Okay. With that, we're going to call it there. Jesus. This is so all over the place. What's a meaty bab? What isn't? And that's the real question. Also makes it look like a plonk. Yeah, exactly. Poor Dewey. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we'll right, we'll call it that. Jesus. It's so okay, I don't mind the game. I don't even mind the bad acting because at least it's fun to laugh at, you know, it's like a bad movie. I do kind of it's just the fact that it doesn't make any sense. Like, they're all over the place. Why is a god, a supposed god, walking through doors and, you know, using a knife to threaten people? I mean, doesn't he just have the power to just, like, you know, obliterate you? You know, just boom, you're gone. There we go. And can't he teleport and stuff? So why is he pissing about walking around in the slightest? There's been something. It's definitely something. Yeah, I mean, that's a word. Excuse me, sorry. His name, but not. That's it. Also, exactly. I mean, how long did she spend, you know, hacking to find out? All she's going to find out from hacking is that, because she didn't see it, she had no idea what he looked like. All she's going to know is the fact that that name isn't a detective there. That's it. It's not going to suddenly say, "Oh, you mean, are you looking for this guy? Yeah, he's appeared in the past. Let me just show you a bunch of links, all with the same name." Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Crazy. Excuse me. Anywho, no one I've got on is streaming anything vaguely similar. So we'll, unless anyone's got any recommendations, we'll call it there today. So thank you all for coming. And I have no idea how to quit this game. There we go. It's like the plots of random stories put into a blender. Exactly. It's very weird. I'll just hit quit and we'll see what that takes us out to the main menu. There we go. Okay. Oh, geez, excuse me. Sorry, frog in my throat. I'm gonna have to get drinking a bit, I guess. Good stream. Have a good week. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you all for being here. I shall crank this down slightly. There we go. We shall be back on Thursday with more of this madness. And thanks for the stream. No, thank you. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. You certainly make it far more enjoyable if I was playing this on my own, because I don't know what I would do. It's like a dose of crazy, and I'm not sure I could take it all. Yeah, so we'll be back Thursday about the same time. So that's 2 hours prior to whatever time it is now on your local time zone. Expect the mum to come back. Oh god, she's got to be in there somewhere, isn't she? She's going to be some, you know, ghostly help from beyond or some bollocks like that. Then again, Sarah was the other voice, wasn't it? So maybe she was a god or some bollocks. Or, God, I don't know what that whole beginning was about. God was talking to a woman and she was like, "You'll never have me." Oh, I don't know. There. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah. So we'll call it that. Anyway, yeah. Thanks again, everybody. We'll be back same time Thursday-ish, all being well, and we'll continue with this. So yeah, take care. Have a good day, good night, whatever it's going to be for you. And I think that's it. Oh god, I'm so bad at goodbyes. All right. Anyway, I'll see you later, everybody. Take care. Have a good time. Bye.